My name is Kunal Datt. I'm a security architect / senior manager here at Quzara. I provide consulting services for our many clients on how to build secure architectures, also how to aid in incident response, and how to improve security operations. So endpoint detection and response is a critical component for real-time analysis of endpoint telemetry. So it's kind of taking the holistic picture of what's happening on the endpoint and investigating it for threats, and also performing forensics on the endpoint, and also remediation capabilities for when threats are found. And it really takes, like antivirus to the next level, where there's a lot of automation built in, where you're looking for attack patterns based on behavioral-based anomaly detection. Sure. So XDR stands for Extended Detection and Response, and it's the natural evolution of where EDR is going, right? So instead of just looking at the endpoint telemetry, you're also taking into consideration other components of the telemetry, right? So network-based data, vulnerability management data, and you're taking all of these and you're sort of automating the capabilities and detection mechanisms to look for different patterns. And really, it was the natural evolution for correlating all of this data from the endpoint and other sources. Yeah, so Microsoft Defender for Endpoint started off as an EDR solution, but has a lot more components as well. It's a core security service within the M365 suite of tools, and it protects the endpoint using various components. So automation, automated investigation and remediation, threat and vulnerability management, those endpoint detection and response, behavioral-based capabilities, and then there's some other components as well, Microsoft threat hunting experience. So yeah, it takes all of those components in addition to attack surface reduction, which really hardens your endpoints to prevent those threats from occurring in the first place, but then also builds in those EDR capabilities to investigate, to perform forensics, and then also to remediate threats, right? So patching an endpoint, killing a process, quarantining a machine, those are all remediation capabilities. And Microsoft Defender for Endpoint gives that holistic XDR capability.